What's up, everybody? We're back here on a new farmer experience. I've been doing some thinking while offline, and I think I've decided that we will continue playing this playthrough even after we hit the 500 head of cattle. But we're going to make that more of an automated process. So once that hits the 500, I'm no longer going to be like driving back and forth with the trailers and stuff. I'll just buy and sell and pay the fee and keep those going that way. After that, I'll keep these fields right here as the quote unquote grass supply to keep those fed. But I'll probably more than likely either just buy the bales and give myself the money back. I'm trying to get rid of the constant moving cows back and forth and cutting grass and moving on to something else. So what I'm planning on doing, for example, if I go here and go to the bales, they're 1,536 a piece. What I'll do is I'll just buy them, and then whatever I end up spending for 8, I'll just give myself $10,000 back. And with that, we'll say that we actually cut these fields. So these will remain grass fields. They will no longer be used to cut or anything, and we'll also keep all the equipment used in order to cut these fields. But what I want to do now is I want to start branching out, and I would like to actually plant one of each of these on the list. Something I've never done before. So with that, I'll probably cut off the seasonal growth just so that we can get this going a lot easier and smoother. So in order to do that, we're going to have to buy some more equipment, and that's going to take some research. I know like the sugar beet stuff is really expensive. I'm pretty sure the cotton stuff is really expensive, so we're going to have to get our money up in order to start doing that. But I'm pretty sure barley, canola, and a few of the other ones, sorghum maybe, I think they're all the same header attachments. So if we go to grain, you got all of these. I don't know all of the symbols. Pretty sure it's barley, wheat, soybeans, sorghum, and I'm not sure what these are. Could peek at that real quick. Soybeans, sorghum, wheat, oats was one of them. Canola and barley. Okay, so that one header is actually pretty good. We could do with one of those, and we can get a pretty sizable one too for not a ton of money. Pretty sure they're all going to do about the same. These are mods. So it's 15.2 the biggest you can get. It's looking like it. Yeah, 15.2 is the biggest you can get, and all of them are about the same price. So now what we would need to do is look at harvesters. We don't need a $744,000 harvester. It's just not plausible. This one holds 14,100 liters, and it's got pretty good horsepower. I probably would go with like this case. These right here don't really hold nothing. They're not really worth the money in my opinion. That one holds 20, that one holds 20, 18, 16, 13, 14, 10. So yeah, I'm thinking probably this case. I think we had one of these last time. So that's quite a bit more that it can hold. With that, it also means we're going to need to buy some land. So I will probably go with like the 8.5 ain't too bad. I can't remember what we had before. We never really used it either because we didn't really cut any. I guess we could just save up and get the big one. It'll be alright. That's 144, and then the harvester is 3. I mean, we almost have enough to get it right now. So we're in good shape. But if we do that now, we're not going to have the farmland to do it. So we're going to have to probably cycle through a couple times with the cows. The cows will get us there without a doubt. So we need to actually, looking at the cow count, we've got 6-month-olds. So that means we need to get some for barn 2. These will be ready in 3 months to sell. And then the cycle's gonna start. Once the cycle's kind of going a couple times, like I was saying, I'll probably just start buying and selling and not using the trailers, because I want to get out of this repetitive part. And you guys know and see how I'm doing it. I'll pay the fees just to keep it. Why are we not working? Did you get rid of all my auto driver? Why can you not go to the store? Is this the wrong store, maybe? Hold on. Should be this one. I'm pretty sure I picked that one. I just updated my auto driver in the, okay, so now it's the second one. I just updated the auto driver in the mods list. I've been putting it off, and I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Let's just do it. That way it'll stop popping up on our load up screen. Alright, so I think from what I was saying, we'll probably be done cutting the grass. We're sending all these guys to the store in order to get the cow trailers picked up so we can go ahead and move the cows. It'll probably be the last time, to be honest with you guys, because at this point it's pretty repetitive as well. We're up to 400 cows. I know I said 500, but I think 400 would probably be enough just to show you guys how to become a successful operation pretty much for the cows. I got to figure out how the baling and stuff is going to work. I'm pretty sure I can just buy them and give ourselves the money back, and we'll just say we cut field 6, 7, 9, because that was 52 bales last time. So maybe what I'll do is I'll limit myself to how many bales I buy at the time, so that it doesn't become, I mean, we're not going to need the grass. The point is, we could definitely take the time and cut the grass and keep the grass cut, and we would never run out of grass. We would always have grass left over. So, let's go ahead and get the cows moved one more time. After that, we will sleep 3 months, and I'll show you guys how the selling and all that's going to go. Because it should just be select cows, sell cows, and then buy cows. So we need to go to the animal dealer. I'm gonna just let them drive around and do it again. It's not as efficient as it could be, but I gotta get all these other tractors hooked up. It'll be alright. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and hop out and get these tractors over to the animal dealer, and then I'll hop back in once that process starts. Alright, we're hopping back in just so I can show you guys we're feeding these cows. These are our bales. Like I said, once we automate the buying process of the cows, which we probably do once we go to sell the first batch of 12 months, I'll show you guys. Oh, I didn't take nearly as many bales as I thought I was going to. Oopsie daisies. It only took 2. Okay, well. The tractors are almost to the animal dealer, so I'll be popping in there once they get there. I know for sure one's already there. I'm gonna get these bales put back in the shed, and then we'll go ahead and start moving the cows over. All we're doing is buying today. We don't have to sell, so it should be fairly quick. And what I'll probably do is just get that started and jump back in once it's all done, and I'll show you guys the numbers and stuff, because I'd like to go ahead and probably sleep for 3 months in a row, and then I can show you the automated selling process of what I'm trying to talk about. So here we are by 6, and then they're going to barn 2. And I'm gonna do this until we get to 100. We'll be back in a little while. All right, guys, we're still moving cows, but I wanted to pop in and let you guys know. The broker thing, it said that the broker has found a vehicle I was looking for. It played a little harmonica noise, and it read across the top right here. I will be jumping over to the store after I get this next set of cows going, and then we'll look and see what kind of tractor it found. Oh, I didn't tell that guy to go. Go. I've been kind of cutting the paths and stuff. I'm keeping them kind of automated for the most part, but when I can, I'll jump in and actually start steering and cutting paths so it's a little quicker. It takes probably not quite 30 minutes, maybe more like 20 minutes every time I do this, just to move these cows. That's why I'm kind of at the point now where I want to automate it, because 20 minutes of just driving in circles gets kind of old for me. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we will pay the fee for when we buy them new, but I'm not going to pay the fee for when we sell them. So we will be giving ourselves the money back for the fee of selling them. We'll just say it's a fee to buy them, but not a fee to sell them. Just because I don't want our profits to cut in too much, because we have the resources to do it. Like I said, it's 20 minutes every time I do it, and I just don't want to do it. So, now that we're still in here, did it find both of them? It did. It found both the tractors we were looking for. So, that's pretty cool. I guess since we have the money, we will go ahead and buy them. And I'm hoping that once we sell the 100 cows, we will pretty much make our money back. But that's a pretty heavy discount on both these tractors. What is the Warrior? The Warrior means we can change the color, I guess. Don't really care about that. I do want to... I guess maybe it's the communal tires that don't tear up. Oh, here we go, narrow tires. I want to start putting narrow tires on all our stuff so it quits tearing up our fields. That does bug me a little bit. This tractor's got 287 horsepower, so I think it's about the same equivalence as Big Red, I think it is. So $150,000 for like a $300,000 tractor, pretty nice. This one, I want to go ahead and max out, which is the 415 setting. Don't like the ugly red rims. We're going to do narrow tires on this as well. Can we only do... I don't want narrow twin wheels. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to have narrow tires on this, because all you can get is narrow twin wheels, and we don't really want that. I guess technically we could, but no, we don't. We're going to go We're just gonna go with the standard on this one. Design line, Black Beauty. We're not really gonna pay for none of that. All right, so here's our other tractor we're buying. It's 157,000. So we got two really big tractors, pretty much, for 300 grand. They're a lot faster. I need to see how many cows we got left. 72 and 24 is 96, I believe it is. My math is right. 72 and 24. So we need 4 more cows. So Mr. John Deere, give us 4, please. Go ahead and run those on over. That's just in time. I mean, we just got that notification. You could go on to the store. You can go on to the store. I didn't know you could just keep them going like this too. Oh, we got these guys to take home. The main reason I wanted these tractors is because they're faster. Go home. It might be time to start selling some. Where are you going? You don't have cows, do you? No. All right, so the plan, we're gonna go ahead and get these trailers unloaded. Where was that tractor going? Should be stopping around there somewhere. Go home. What is our strongest tractor now? It's gonna be that green one we just bought, I'm pretty sure. So, let's see. It's not that. Our John Deere is 388. This is 195. This is 415, so this is gonna be our strongest tractor here. 287, 225, and 302. So that one's not quite as strong as Big Red as I thought it was, but it's close. I guess Big Red ain't no longer really Big Red anymore. He's one of the weaker tractors now. But we'll probably still call him what we're calling him. So this is still gonna be Big Green. This is gonna be weak tractor. No, no, it's a Challenger. So we only got about 100 grand. We need to sleep 3 months. I'm going to sleep 3 months. The cows should have more than enough food. They'll be fine. After that, I'm going to hop in and explain to y'all the buying and selling process of the automation I'm talking about doing. This is the last set of cows here. Alright, drop off those 4. We should be at 100 now. 28 and 72 is 100. I already filled them up. I know that for sure, so we don't need to put food in there. Let's go ahead and line our tractors up, get them out the way. Got quite a few tractors now. I wasn't expecting it to work that good, but we're there, we're good. We've got all the efficiency. It might be time to get rid of the Challenger just because we got 2 new tractors. We don't really need the Challenger anymore. It's the slowest. It's the weakest. In fact, let's do it. Let's say bye-bye to the Challenger. I'm not sad about it at all. It's only worth $14,000. That's kind of sad. But we'll sell the tractor. I just don't need it anymore. It's pretty much weak. This guy is at the store. That'll be the last time we move these trailers. I'm done doing it. But we're gonna keep them so that, quote unquote, we're doing it. We're just not really doing it. So, send this guy home. Let's take a quick peek at the cows again, make sure I'm not crazy. They're good, and they're good. So we're gonna hop over to the house, and we should be able to sleep 3 months in a row. Where's Walter? Walter's not here when it snows outside, I guess. So we're gonna sleep 3 months, and we'll keep a check on the cows in between, make sure they're good. But I'm gonna hop back in once the 3rd month is up with the nap. All right, we're waking up from our 3rd nap. I did have to feed the cows one time, the ones with the older cows, so barn 1 it was. I don't think they would have made it another month without needing food. Take a quick peek. So yeah, barn, they ate like 60,000 at this point. So that's quite a bit. But that's all right because we're about to sell some cows. So what I want to do is jump on over here, and then we're going to sell the 12-month-olds. So in order to do that, we're going to take these. It's going to sell 100. It's going to be a fee of 8,000. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so I might just pay it. Unless it's a fee 8,000 both ways. I mean, even then, it's only 38,000. So if we were to pay the fee 53,500 and then minus 38,000. We would make 115,000 per 100 cows. I mean, that's not terrible, but it is a 12-month wait, so I mean that could be kind of bad in my opinion. But we're gonna sell them, and then we're gonna buy 200. Not 200, 100. So it's actually only 35,000. So we're making about 120,000 per cows. So this is how we're going to do it from now on. Okay. So now if you look back in barn 1, once we get done saving, we have 6 months and 0 months. 9 months and 3 months. So in 3 months, we'll sell these for the same way. They do need some food. I'm gonna go ahead and get them some food. Once we run out of our supply of grass, we'll start buying. Just so, like I've been saying, that's our quote unquote. We've already cut the grass. It's ours, and we'll just give us our money back. So stop. Operate, get out, get about 10. And what I'll do is I'll leave, you know what I just thought about? I know this is random. I just realized that those 2 new tractors we got didn't have a quick loader attached. I don't know if they can run multiple things. That kind of sucks. Does it look like they can? Oh yeah, they can. That's what you can see, the yellow PTO on the front of them. That lets you know that they can pick up things on their front. So okay, I got worried for a split second. So we need to go to barn 2, give them food. We probably need to work on the water. I don't think I'm gonna worry about the slurry. It's only like $3,000 per load. Unless it becomes like a cows aren't doing well because there's too much slurry. I hope that doesn't become a thing. If it does, we'll figure something out, because that's a really slow process as well. I did it off camera last time, and I did like 2 or 3 loads, and it took a while because it's so slow filling up and so slow emptying. But those cows are good taken care of. I'm going to water them real quick, and then we're going to figure out some land. I want to figure out what land we can buy, and then we can start getting ready to invest in a harvester with all the different heads. We're also probably going to need a seeder. That way we can plant a little more efficiently, so that's not our bottleneck. Yeah, we'll be back once we get done filling up this water. Alright guys, we put a full load of water in each of the barns. They should be more than good now. I also went ahead and filled up their food, and we still have bales left over. So, I mean, that pretty much goes back to showing you what I've been talking about, is that one field that we cut 6 months ago is still lasting us to take care of these cows. That's why I don't want to continue doing it. Let me get out of that really loud truck. That's why I don't want to continue doing it, just because it's going to be repetitive, and we know it's good enough. So what I'm going to do now is take probably another 3-month nap, and once I hop back in, I'm going to be buying some farmland probably. I just need to figure out what farmland I want to buy. I am thinking, because I want to probably pretty much do like all the barley, canola, what was the other ones? Oats, sorghum, soybeans, and wheat. That's 6. So I'm thinking if we can find 6 fields kind of close together, something like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not really all that close. Maybe we'll go up here and we can do, I don't know. I hadn't really decided yet. Anyways, I want to buy 6 lands of field, or 6 fields, not lands of fields. Just buy 6 fields. Maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they can be all of our grain fields. It's kind of what I'm thinking. After that, we will need to click this by accident. Nothing we want to do. After that, we're going to need to figure out what's next as far as what am I trying to do? Okay. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's go to the headers. So the grain headers do fine. Corn does corn and sunflowers. So we could do maybe 2 good sized lots near each other for that. So like corn and sunflower could be 84 and 83. That would be kind of cool. Can our harvester that we're thinking about using, it can use the same, it can do any of it, right? Sunflowers and corn, yeah. We'll just have to buy a different header. Maybe like this header right here. They don't have a case. Oh, they do have a case. We'll probably just buy the case one. But, with that being said, we're going to take a 3-month nap again and sell some more cows. That way we've got more than enough money to buy the land I want to buy, I hope. In fact, I'm not even sure. Probably not. 100,000, 48,000, 200,000. It'll be close. But we're going to buy those 6 plots of land. We'll probably have enough once we sell the cows. Hey, Walter. But let's take a 3-month nap, and then we'll be back. Alright, guys, we're waking up from our third nap, I think it is. I'm pretty sure this is our third one. I have officially run out of hay out of our barn. So we went almost a full year, I think it was, just cutting the grass we had. So that means that we would have been more than fine to just cut these like twice a year, and we would have had more than enough left over every year. These cows eat a lot once they hit this stage right here. These guys are good. I'm filling up the water right now. But we're going to go ahead and sell some cows. We're going to replenish those cows. And then we're going to buy some land. So we want to sell these 12-month-old. And then we want to buy a 100 0-month-old. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a full trailer load worth of bales. So 8. And then 2. So we just bought 18. Did it give us like a bulk price or something? That was weird. No. So we bought them for $1,536 times 18. I need to give myself 27,000 back. We'll go ahead and send Big Red to the store to pick those up. 27,648. $27,648. Did that work? $27,648. There we go. Alright, so that just pays for our hay we just bought, just because we know good and well we would have had enough to take care of those. We just aren't going to do it, just because you guys don't want to watch me cut grass every episode, I'm sure. So let us look at buying some land now. Don't think we're going to have enough to buy all 3. It's kind of unfortunate. But, or all 6. What we could do instead, since I was thinking about doing like corn and the word I'm looking for is sunflowers. I like 88 and 87. They look pretty cool to me for some reason. I don't know if we've got enough to afford those either, though. What about 90 and 89? Yeah, let's buy those. That gave us a farmhouse and a chicken coop. We don't need those. But that is a cool little area. We might change out this area right here in order to leave like our corn harvester and sunflower harvester. Let's jump on over there real quick. This is wheat. So wow, this is gonna take us a while to run over there. I was not expecting that. We can sell some other stuff, it looks like. Can't sell that. Could sell the farm barn. Sell this small shed. Sell this small shed. Old windmill with water tank. Don't need that, we've got a water tank. So that gives us a little bit of area to work with. kind of interesting they put this here. But let's do a little painting. Yeah, it's the same stuff. We're just gonna give us a little pad for our harvester and header to be. That looks like a relic or whatever it is, a collectible. That's still a barn right there too. Where's that barn at? Right there. Sell that. What we could probably do, there's already a path. Let's run over there and grab that collectible. That'll be the second one we've found so far. There's something here too. What is this? Probably with that, I don't know. I'm not sure what that was. In fact, we might could leave our little stuff right here and actually do something else over here. Maybe we can turn this into a field and leave the tree in the middle. That would be kind of cool. I could turn this into something. I don't know. We'll see. There should be a collectible. Just 23 left. We've only found 2 this whole time. Not that we've been looking for them, but this is a nice little area. I like this area. So we can use this. So now that we've done that, let's look at harvesters. I'll get my buttons right in a second. We could go ahead and buy the header for sure. I know that. Because this does corn and sunflowers, and we said we were going to get this one. We're going to need a trailer for it. I don't know how these work. I guess it's a weighted thing. As long as the weight of it's good, you're good. Let's just buy like this one. And then we'll go ahead and buy that header. What we can do while we wait, that I just thought about, go ahead and buy that, is we can put in for them to try to find a used one of these. So find used, continuous search. Maybe they'll find us one at a decent price. This guy is here to pick up hay. See if we can make it around here to do it. We missed 2. There we go. Now we need to drive this on back home. Should be able to make it home. This has got all the water we need in it. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm taking care of cows off camera. So what we need to do now is I want to take one of the newer tractors just to put them to good use. We're gonna plow those new fields we got down there. Darn, that means we probably need a planter too, don't we? We do not have a planter. That is here. Yep, corn and sunflowers. How expensive are we talking? We can afford a 9-meter one. That's not terrible. Barely, but we can afford it. It holds fertilizer as well, it looks like. Let's buy it. Let's get this guy down there to the new fields we bought. I don't think we've ever had our money this low before. We're gonna get this guy down here. We're gonna grab the planter and go ahead and fill that up with seeds. Another thing, I don't know if we have any seeds to put in it. So, this new tractor's fast. Go ahead and get this down there. I think we're gonna have to cultivate every time now, so that means we'll have to cultivate and then replant the corn and stuff. So that's a thing. What else? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But we are here to start the first field. In fact, what is it? Spinach. We don't have nothing for spinach. The other one was wheat that just finished. That looks good. Headland. Go ahead and start that. He's here to take care of cows. I'm going to do that off camera. Just get them out of the way. We'll send our Fendt to the store to go pick up the new planter we just bought. Oh, this one's already talking about it needs a repair station. That ain't good. This one's more than good. Let's finish getting Big Red out of the way. So we have the fertilizer right there for sure. We'll get one of the John Deeres on that. And then we are going to need some seeds, which I don't think we have. But we might can unload the seeder we got until we get done with that. Oh, this is fertilizer. Yeah, we need fertilizer. Okay. This guy can go ahead and drive. We're going to need to set up a new auto drive too. We'll do that real quick. We're going to drive this guy down there to field 88 or 90, whichever one it is we just bought. And I'm going to set up an auto drive while I do it. We'll be back. Alright, we got the auto driver all done. Guy's making quick work of this field. This guy was here to pick up the planter. I don't foresee him making it home with this planter automatically, but we'll see. So let's go home. It's not a good start there, sir. Well. You didn't see that. Now, I guarantee you for sure, he got stuck at the part I didn't think he was going to get stuck at. So we need somebody to go back to the store and pick up the header trailer. That header trailer and stuff is going to live at field 89 and 90 down there. Auto driver's starting to not like stuff. Alright, go to the store please. Did it switch on me again? It switched on me again. I don't get it. So, this guy's done with this. We can go ahead and go grab the next field going. So that was field 90. And go to field 89 next. Oh wow, he actually made the corner I just knew for sure he wasn't going to make. Okay. Well, now that he's here, I want to see if I can unload this cedar here. We should be able to. Hopefully. If not, I don't know what we're going to do about seeds. We might have to wait a month before we can plant. Let's see. Unload. It looks like we unloaded it. How much seed did that give us? 945 liters. We've got the manure trailer down there at field 90 already. I'm interested to see if my auto driver down there is going to be good enough. In fact, honestly, I know I'm starting to talk in circles, but we should be able to. Oh wow, this seeder does not hold a lot of seeds either. I didn't even look at that. So we want to go to 89. Hopefully he can make it. Go for it. This guy's here to pick up this header and trailer. I think I can just pick up the header and drop it on the trailer and it work. I'm not sure. Might have to be this way. You want to clip on, please? Yeah, it's definitely not clipped on. Maybe it'll stay though. Let's see. Go home. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy plowing this field. He made it. Wow. Okay. So we need to get fertilizer in this. I want to say, let's see which one's more expensive. We'll put whatever was more expensive in the bigger field. So we're looking between corn, which is peak is 1468, or sunflowers, which peak is at 24. So sunflowers is gonna go going 89. So we'll put corn in field 90. Let's do some unload real quick. Fill up the fertilizer. Unload again. Fill it up again. Alright, so we're doing corn here. No field detected. What you mean no field detected? We're in the middle of a field. Will it work anyways? Why is this not working? Steering assist is gonna work. Unfold. Folding is not allowed. Oh, I bet that's why. We're learning. So you got to fold it up and then you got to attach it over here. Okay, got it. Maybe that's why the field wasn't showing up. There we go. So now we want to unfold. This should be working now. Yep. Go ahead. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. So that's where I was thinking the other one was going to get stuck at, but it didn't. We're going to take this to field 90. We need to take care of the cows at some point. I'll do that off camera. I'm curious to see if we're going to have enough seed to plant all of that. But while that's going, I'm going to take care of the cows. You guys don't have to watch that. Oh yeah, we're going to have more than enough seed, it looks like. But we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, we're hopping back in. The plow is basically done with this field here. We're going to send him on back to the house with the plow. Well, honestly, we might could leave the plow here and buy another one, because we're going to need it again. As you can see, if you can see, I went ahead and put the header and header trailer over here. This is where we're going to park the equipment at in order to take care of these two fields. Like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop this plow here too, because we're going to have to plow every time I think we not cultivate, every time we harvest. I guess we could cultivate here every time, but I think plowing does just as good. So we're going to drop the plow off here. We're going to send this guy home. The planter planting the corn right now should be done, if it hasn't already said it's done, any second now. Go ahead and send you home. Oh, there we go. He just finished. So we're going to drive on over to field 90, and we need to swap out corn for sunflowers. We had more than enough fertilizer and more than enough seeds to plant that semi-big field. So I'm pretty confident we got enough to go ahead and do this one as well. Let's go ahead, two headlands. I'm good with that. Go ahead and do your thing. We probably can go ahead and send this home, because I don't think we're going to need any more fertilizer. Knowing that, I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot and we're going to need more, but we're going to risk it for the biscuit. As you can see, we got this guy here. He is here to roll both fields once they're getting done planting. So that's what I'm here doing with him. I can't remember the last time we used our roller. We're going to hit that pole and it's going to tear stuff up. Oh, no, we did it. Somehow. Alright, for what's left, I need to go ahead and throw some more water in barn 2. I've already done barn 1 for the day. So that's why he's sitting there doing that. I don't know. I don't think we got cows to sell. We've already done that, right? Yeah, we've already done that. It'll be 3 months before we're ready to do that, but we'll have some work to do in between months now. Like fertilizing. We shouldn't have to fertilize those 2 fields. They're already fertilized. You can see we're getting the rolling done. But weeding will be a thing, and I'm not sure. We do have a sprayer, which means we're going to need to get liquid herbicide. Why'd you quit? Oh, probably full. Wow. Okay, well that one's full of water. We probably need to go give the greenhouse some. Even though I don't even know if the greenhouse is doing anything for us anymore. Oh. We clipped it anyways. Thought I missed it, but evidently not. I don't even know how much that greenhouse is making us every month. I have no clue. I don't even know if it's worth keeping. But we've had it since the beginning, so we're going to keep it going. Stop. Go ahead and start filling you up again. What do we got going on here? What did you do? Did you decide you were just going to run through that tractor and see what happens? I have no clue. Pretty much now, these 2 tractors we got here are going to be pretty much fertilizer and taking care of cow tractors. I don't know what happened there. This guy can go ahead and get parked. I think what we're going to do is end today's episode right there. Or not, because we still got some rolling to do. The planting's not done. The rolling's not done. Once these 2 are done, we'll probably end today's episode. Next episode, we're going to take a nap. We'll have to do some herbicide spraying on these 2 fields, I'm fairly certain. In fact, we might can look at that now. No, maybe not. Trying to run me over. But yeah, we're gonna hop back in once the task is done. We are going to eventually be able to start doing different contracts, I think. I will do some mowing contracts in the future just because they pay pretty good. The plowing contracts pay pretty good. In fact, there's mowing and plowing there. None of those are really worth it in my opinion. But we will be doing that. So we'll be back in a second. Alright, this guy's done with the rolling. We're going to go ahead and drive him on over here to field 89 and get him started on that. The planter is almost done planting sunflowers there. So we are going to drive that over. In fact, he's on his last row right now. There he goes. So AI worker, 2's fine, up and down, headland, go. Once he finishes his little row here, we'll go ahead and fold this up. And I think I'm gonna let the planter stay here too. I don't know what else can be planted with the planter. Let's look at that real quick. So, actually quite a bit, well, not the same planter. Quite a bit actually is used to plant. We'll leave it here for now because we're not really ready for most of these. Yeah, like it'll be a while before we get to the other ones. What is the cedar? The cedar plants this, 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 this. So it doesn't plant all the ones we were wanting to plant. We are going to need a new cedar. The 4.6 meter ain't going to cut it. It's 8 meter. God, they're just so expensive for nothing. What we might could do is find used. That'll be good. That also takes fertilizer. Is that the same fertilizer as the other ones? Yeah. Alright. So, we're going to fold you up. And then we're going to leave it here for now. I might go ahead and spray a little bit better pad here. No, we can't. We're broke. Will it let us do it even though we're broke? Nope. Okay. That's fine. Are you not going to work because we're broke? Yep. Okay, well, we're going to have to do this one ourselves. That's fine. We'll hop back in once we're done rolling this one out, and then we'll end today's episode there. We'll be back in a second. Alright, guys. We are finishing up our rolling job. That took a little while longer than I thought it was going to, but we got her done. We're going to go ahead and send this tractor home with the roller. While it's on the way home, we're going to do what we said we were going to do. We're going to end today's episode there. As always, if you guys are enjoying my content, please leave me a like and a sub. Lets me know you're enjoying my content, and it helps the channel out a lot. Also, more importantly to me, if you can think of a way that I can improve my farming experience and or gameplay, don't hesitate to leave me a comment saying, hey, try doing this instead. It really does help me out with trying to get better at doing what I'm doing. And why are you driving so slow? Mush. Are we better now? We're good now? Okay. He's on the way home. I will see you guys in the next episode. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.